it's Ross here with Northern Technology Services. You think your employees are cyber savvy? Think again. Let's face it, running a business in today's environment means keeping your system secure is a top priority. And while you may invest in firewalls, antivirus software, security patches, there's one area that is most often overlooked, and that is your employees. The truth is, your team can pose the greatest risk to cybersecurity, not because they want to, but because they're not always prepared to deal with the threats lurking in their inboxes or on the web. So let's dig in as to why that's the case and what can we do about it. So first off, why employees can be the weak link in cybersecurity. So you think hackers, the shadowy figure trying to break into your network, a hoodie up, living in their mom's basement. But in reality, many breaches start inside the business. All it takes is a single employee clicking on a suspicious link or giving away their login information with like social engineering without even thinking twice. Phishing emails are one of the most common ways cyber criminals gain access to business data. They disguise themselves as something harmless. It's an email from the bank, a vendor, or maybe it's even from you. You know, employees click it without hesitation. And when that happens, they open the front door and the thief's walking right in. So let's break down, let's talk about the human factor portion. It's not just tech savvy or not. There's a misconception. Cybersecurity threats come from the lack of technical knowledge. While it's true, less tech savvy employees can be a risk. But it's not that simple. Older staff members who are adults, when the internet age rolled in and computers started to end up in everyone's home, they may struggle with recognizing the threats because they didn't have that same exposure that the younger generation had, with the online safety practices. But even with younger employees, and I see a lot of this, and I see this even with children, they're glued to their smartphones. They're raised on the latest apps in this digital age, but ironically, this creates a false sense of security. They've grown up with a safer, more regulated internet, and they're used to everything just boom, magic, it works, and without any thought, and they don't think twice about what's lurking behind the curtain, and hey, this looks seemingly innocent, and they click on it. So in other words, that threat can come from anyone in your company. It's not about experience, it's not about age, but it's about awareness, vigilance, and training. So, test your defenses. The power of phishing tests. How do you know if your team's prepared to spot a cyber threat? One of the best ways is through phishing tests, where MSPs, we send out realistic looking fake phishing emails to your employees designed to see who's going to fall for it. Who done it? The results, they might even surprise you. Even your most trusted, seasoned employees might give away that sensitive information or click on that harmful link if they're not trained properly. But this isn't about shaming anyone. It's about identifying who needs more guidance, because the goal is to help them be better prepared and ultimately to protect your business from threats, as well as empower them to help protect themselves while they're online, outside of the work environment even. Training and education, it closes the gaps. So with a lot of the security awareness training and these phishing tests, we can go in, we can identify what employees need more support. We can provide targeted training to them, the kind of training that makes cybersecurity practical and understandable and not overwhelming and filled with tech jargon. We focus on the real risks that they might face, such as what a phishing email looks like, how to spot that suspicious link, what to do if you're just not sure about it. And it's about building habits that become second nature so they're always mindful of security without needing a constant reminder. So what's at stake here? Think of cybersecurity as a chain. It's only as strong as the weakest link. And in many cases, that weak link is simply a well-meaning employee who needs to be given the tools to stay secure. And a successful phishing attack can lead to data breaches, financial losses, and damage to your business's reputation. None of that is worth taking the risk. So, with that being said, reach out to us, reach out to your MSP, reach out to your IT provider, ask them about security awareness training for you and your team. Let's work together. Let's find those weak spots. Let's strengthen them. And let's help your employees become your best defense and not your biggest risk. So, with that said, stay vigilant out there and keep doing the next thing. And we'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye now.